Won't let no one hold me down. And I can't be turned around. Plant my feet on solid ground. And I can't be falling down. People get you when you fall. When you need them, they don't call. But you keep moving strong. Better get your hustle on. Old school got a message for you.
Well, yo, what's up? Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the old school jammer, the summer jam session. Okay, it's sponsored by Refurbished iPads and MacBook Pros, and you can find them at Bitly. It's bit.ly/MacBook Man. Okay, again, that's Bitly, bit.ly/MacBook Man, MacBookman. All lowercase letters, okay? All lowercase letters, okay? Now, everybody, I'm old school, and I'd like to introduce you guys to my partner in crime. His name is Rain.
Yeah, what's up, young world? How y'all doing? What's good? What's good?
Yeah, yeah, and we go way back, me and Rain, yeah.
For sure.
All the way back to Forest Green, my brother.
How long ago was that, bro?
Man, that's about
Ooh,
26 years.
a lifetime. I know that.
Yeah, most definitely, boy. We had some fun back in them days, man. That was when we used to get into our dirt and all that type of stuff right there, you know?
Yeah, different, very different time.
Yeah, most definitely.
Very different era.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was what they call BC, huh? What they call BC before
Before
crack.
Corona.
Yeah, now it's before Corona. But I have to tell you, real talk though, um, seriously, man, speaking of Corona, man, that is a trip, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, I know
this is
everybody
this
know
some
about it. Yeah, go ahead.
this is like some apocalyptic movie type stuff. It's like some Mad Max
Real
type of stuff.
talk.
A prequel to
Yes.
Mad Max. You know?
Oh man. Hey, you know what? Let me tell you like this right here. It's a trip because I was finally, at the job that I wanted to be with, in. I was at Cadillac, man. And that's what I was doing, Cadillacing. And hey man, that I remember when it was over there in China. And I was like, I wonder if this gonna get here. I wonder if this gonna get here.
It got here too quick,
It got here
huh?
too quick, man. The next thing you know, they had me in that office. Well, we got a furlough. And so, shoot, man, it was a different world ever since then, bro. But
Yeah,
the
man.
thing is that even though it's still a different world and everything like that, it's we got to roll with the punches. We knew it was coming. I mean, it's a biblical thing. We do them talks and we had them conversations all the time.
Yeah.
So that's Luke 21:11. So what can we do? You know?
Walk it out, man.
Yeah.
Stay in
So.
tune with the right energy. Stay on the right side of the fence
Mhm.
and make sure whatever you doing while you here, go put you somewhere you want to be when you go.
That's it. And I would advise anybody, you guys, to get yourselves together with God. Now, I'm going to introduce myself one more again. Okay. Now, I'm saying, man, and like I say, I'm sorry, uh, uh, old school. Sometimes I kind of go back to the old school, but it's definitely old
Yeah,
school. And the thing is that I actually base all of my concepts on the Bible. Okay, so to me, it's all intertwined and it all goes back to the Bible. So basically, you know what I mean. That's what it is. I always see where those principles that's there or whatever are right with what we're talking about at all times. You know what I'm talking about? I don't care what we're talking about. It seems like it always goes right back to it. So y'all hear me saying that a lot. So, I mean, if you guys don't like hearing about, well, the Bible or those types of things being mentioned, you know what I mean? Y'all not going to like me because that's just the way that it is, you
man.
know?
I don't even believe you have to do that, bro. You know what I mean? I understand being, polite to the consumers, but really, it's just the truth, bro. You ain't gonna
Right.
say nothing but the truth.
I hear you.
So You ain't even gotta. You just give it to them. Whoever it's for, they go pick it up and pocket it.
You know.
If it ain't for them, they'll miss it.
Well,
And
you
you ain't
know
gotta
me.
apologize, though.
I'm not apologizing. I just want to make sure that you know what I'm talking about. That I give that disclaimer so that they know what's up, you know, and they won't just pop up on the show and be like, "What is this? A religious show?" I'd be like, "No, man, this is just old school." You know what I'm saying? That's what we talk about. You know, we talk
I
about life for
mean,
real.
that's real though. That's real. And our secondary culture is hip hop. You know,
Most definitely.
and hip hop is all about the truth. It's based in truth, man.
Yeah.
And for the people that know what hip hop is and they tune in and they pick up on our vibe, they'll see where we from at. And like I
Yeah.
said, people that it's for, they'll get it.
Hmm. Yeah.
They'll get
You
it.
know, a lot of times I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of times people they don't realize, you know what I'm saying, that they was in hip hop when they was in hip hop. Like we used to watch Speed Racer and all of the little cartoons, and
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, dudes with the tagging, you know, with the spray painting and stuff like that, right there, skateboarding and all of those different things that we used to do. And hey, man, you know what I'm talking about. It's just crazy, man. How you know it's like, okay, these is all the people that do the stuff that I used to do. You know what I'm saying? So that to me, that's hip hop. The culture is just rich. You
it
know?
is
Yeah, for sure.
deep rooted, man, in our
Yeah.
society.
Hmm.
I mean, hip hop grew from American society, you
Hmm.
know.
Yeah, most
So
definitely, most
everywhere you
definitely.
look in whatever era in American culture, you go see some element of hip hop.
Most definitely, you're gonna definitely see that. Yeah, that is no joke. And so, you know, I mean, I see those Asian guys, you know, and we're not racial at all on this show, guys. But I mean, you know what I'm talking about. We real
Nah,
though. But the thing is that I remember when you know you would see an Asian and they was just you know what I'm talking about, just really kind of straight laced guys. You know, their culture is very very obedient to the law and all that kind of stuff. Now they got they hats turned backwards. I tell you what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play a couple of songs and let you
all right,
guys
all
kind of
right.
get a vibe of what
So,
we doing.
what joint you gonna start with?
Well, the first
Or
joint
what
that I
album?
think,
What albums these songs coming from?
well, these albums is coming from actually an old school album. How about that? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
Uh,
yo joints.
right.
Oh, okay, okay.
You know, we working on our licenses and all that stuff right there. So we just got to play some of the stuff from the archive. So if you artists are out there and everything like that, and y'all got music, send it to us. We will play it. You know what I mean? We need your music. So you know what I'm talking about? We ain't got to worry about that payola and all that stuff right there. Just come on down. You know what I'm talking about? And if it's dope, it gets played. Okay. So, you know, just holler at me, leave me a message, whatever you need to do. Anyway, here we go. We're getting ready to go on and get this thing here started. We're going to go on and play song number one. Cool? All right, let's go.
I got a brand new pussy. Ice cold igloo retro inside. Dedication, so thirsty. Be my drip, I can feel it in the light. She got a brand new pussy. Ice cold igloo retro inside. Be my drip, I can feel it in the light. I can feel it in the light. Yeah, the drip is on sight. Yeah, I'm steady rolling. I'm rolling on Texas tights. Yeah, we Texas ties. We 26 inches high. I'm married to the game. My diamond's gonna be my bride. Yeah, I slip in a slide. You girl is peeping the vibe. I know you niggas talk, cause I'm the one that's alive. I may be dead when I'm diving about the coop. My cellars, they got no roof. I'm feeling like Tamara, this a panoramic view. You got steam, blow 'em like some hot soup. I ain't chill, shock 'em like Pikachu. Yeah, I got a drip with the bag. Your shorty eat it up like she fresh off the fast. I bypass, leave you smelling like gas. Yeah, I'm in that Jag and that big kind of nasty. It's like a NASCAR. Cause the Dash 250 is a fast car. I got my diamonds steady dancing steady with the stars. Cold igloo, retro, it's all dedication, so thirsty. Me, my drip, I can feel it in the light. She got it, have it, brand new pussy. cold, it's blue, retro, it's a in my trip, I can feel it in the light. Certified acceptable, earth-defying weapon. Just about that life like I had a C-section. I'ma keep it real from the moment I was little. Trying to get these damn sack 'em higher than the hills, man. I'm just trying to live. She was hard for the thrill. She start asking what's the deal. Till I piped her with the drill.
See, here go another baby. Look, can y'all take them upstairs?
Now they asking what's my bill. Man, start listening on the web. Same song, I disappear. Now I'm headed to my crib. Pop a silent off again. Phone ringing in my ear. Mama calling still. Text her back like what's the deal? She texts back like oh for real. Yeah, like diamond.
Purchase
That's
your
why I
tracks
can't
today.
stop shining. Me and Smooth, we timeless. I promise. And I don't break no promise. But I can stick to God. Ice cold, it blue, retro, it's a so thirsty. Me, my drip, I can feel it in the light. Ice cold, it blue, retro, it's a so thirsty. Me, my drip, I can feel it in the light.
Purchase your tracks today.
Yeah. Yeah, hello? Yeah. Let's see.
Sam, what's
Are we
that, my
live?
brother? Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, all right, all right. So, what you think about that joint?
I think the joint was dope. Joint was dope. What's the name of the which album was that off of?
That's actually an album that's in the making right now. You know what I'm saying? So, with it being in the making, you know what I'm saying? It's like, they haven't named it yet. How about
Okay,
that?
can you go plug the crew or what?
Yeah, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? I think that it just depends on, if everybody like it, y'all let us know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, the joint was dope, but we could hear out your background noise, Sam.
Okay. You can't
Yeah, yeah,
control
turn
it
your
from
back.
your end. I'm sorry about that. We got babies
Yeah,
crawling
mine.
all over the place.
That's life, bro. Ain't nobody
I'm
mad at
just
that.
like, yo, come
That's
on
life.
now. This is a radio show. Y'all know what we're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna try to see if we can't get the babies corralled and get all of those types of things going. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn right back around and we're gonna hit y'all with another one real quick, okay?
All
Now,
right.
now these are the same artists. Uh, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try them and we're gonna see what happens on that tip. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and play this one.
Is your phone close, Sam?
Yeah.
Okay, keep it close.
Locust the foe, we came to kick in your dough. Coming through your window, sitting at your flow. The battle pro a show. I'll take you out, bro. Feel the sound when 5,000 hearts are pounded from the swarm that's surrounded. You will be drowned in fist of fury. Surely you regret that you disturbed me and paid dearly. Sincerely, Mr. Sandman. Those flurries of jagged jewelry on both hands. Ripping through victims of very bad land. When in my cat stance, I clear more passages than Tristan. You can never swim against this quicksand. So my heart pumps nitroglycerin. Check how we my sweat flows up in that recipient.
We all right, bro? I lost audio. Y'all pardon the technical difficulties. Hello? I lost audio, bro. Hello?
I can hear you, bro.
You can hear me?
Yeah, mute your mic.
Muted or unmuted? Can you hear me, bro?
What's up? What's up? Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Hey guys,
Okay.
it's a little bit
There we go.
crunchy. You know, I'm talking about going from mic to mic and doing all of these different things. This is our first show, but you know what I mean. We're gonna get it going, okay? What y'all
For
think
sure.
about that joint? I know you remember that, Honey Rain.
You know that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, now that was off of that. That was off of that. Arrival album. That was the first one that we had, man. Boy, you remember how it was when we was trying to sell that thing, man?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I'm talking
But
about.
I know that Waves of War made us a lot of money. They got us a lot of sales,
Yeah,
that joint right there.
yes, it did. Yes, it did. People was
Yeah,
really,
that was
really
one of the
feeling
main.
that.
That was one of the first joints we would play.
Yeah, most definitely. That Ways of War, boy. I tell you, man. Shoot, that whole album, that whole experience was just what put us on the path to, you know what I'm talking about. Just hitting them trunks and making that money, man. And just, it was a trip. Like I say, Shay, and their particular department know how to help and get guys, that's trying to get their stuff started. Um, you know, you know, just getting that stuff started and getting it done. You know what I mean? That's basically what they do. They manage artists. So y'all just hit the station up or whatever, and when you're looking for that type of stuff, just let them know. Let them know what's going on. Let them know what you're trying to do. We've made a lot of music, a lot of money in music. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's the most money that I ever made in my life, and it's just you want to be creative. You want to put your stuff out. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm old school, and like I say, the way I did those things was old school. We was out of the trunk with ours. We didn't have we didn't have all of these sites, and that's the reason why I
Man,
don't know how to work these buttons now.
the footwork. That's what we know. Footwork, huh?
Yes,
So
indeed.
you beat your feet to where the money at.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, though, boy. I'm talking about, boy. We was out there. We go back to what Scarface, Big Boss, and them, and you know what I'm
Man,
talking about. Yeah,
man, bro, really, man, it feel like I've been knowing you all my life, bro.
yeah, that's the
Because
way it
I
feel.
can hardly. There's a very short time in my life that I have memories that you were not a part of, bro. I was what 17 when we met.
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah,
You know what I mean? 17, 18. I think it was
yeah,
the year before my daughter was born. So it was about
yeah.
18.
Sure is.
But
That is crazy.
yeah, bro. All my
Hmm.
life, man. My brother, for real, man.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
before Celestia was born, my youngest daughter, well,
Yeah.
my only daughter, she wasn't even born. She wasn't
Man,
even born.
bro. Yeah, no, I'm glad you the type of cat, man, to take care of yourself, bro. Cause, bro, if something happened to you, man, I'll be out of that, bro. I ain't got not a nan, never friend on earth, bro, like you, man.
Well, you know, one thing
That's
about
real.
it, one thing about it though is that, you know, like I say, everything always goes back to the Bible, and even if whatever happens, you know what I'm talking about. Uh, Death, which is something that basically a lot of people don't realize, but death is actually a unnatural occurrence. You know, this is not something that
That was supposed to happen.
exactly. You know, it was only happened because Adam and Eve sinned against God. That's the only reason why we have it. And so God, you know, in His kindness, He's going to turn us back to uh, that position. I mean, that's what the Bible promises. That's Revelation, bro. That's Revelation 21, 21, 1 through 3. 1 through 5, actually, because, you know, it tells you straight up and down, He's going to wipe out every tear from their eyes, and death will be no more, and God will reside with us. Remember how you used to walk up and down the garden and stuff with Adam and talk to Adam and give him different
Right.
stuff? He'd be naming it. Well, He's going to be back on earth again with us. You know, sin will be gone. Sin is how do you call it, a byproduct of death. And so, you know, that's just what you get when you sin. You're going to get death. Well, He's going to
Man,
make
I
us
could have swore
perfect.
he was already walking here, man. I could have swore I was just talking to him this morning. He felt here this morning.
Well, one thing about it, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. He's never far away from us. But you know, cause prayer, you know, that's something else. You can always talk to Him, and that's just fascinating that we can talk to Him. Because, man, I'm thinking, well, man, you know what I'm saying? It's like He's beyond, you know, space, anything. You know, the Creator of everything that would just listen to us little measly little humans. You know, He'd listen to us. You know, and that's a wonderful thing.
Well,
So
he part of
anyway,
the body, part of the
yeah,
body that he go inhabit.
there it is. So it's
Of
like,
course
you
he
know,
care.
yeah. So in other words, basically that's an answer to your question. If something was to happen to me or happen to you or happen to, we're gonna see Him again. And actually, if you're gonna see Him again, all you have to do, or if you're wondering, well, you know, how can old school say that? You know, well, the thing is that the Bible tells us straight up and down that there's gonna be a resurrection, and that's at Daniel. It's what is it? Daniel 24:15. Yeah, Daniel 24:15. It tells you straight up and down that there's going to be a resurrection. And the thing is it's going to be a resurrection of the righteous and the unrighteous. See? So, you know, all of those different things is what you get when you start reading that Bible. You start finding out that, you know, we just going along with a plan, you know, with a script that's already written, you know. And so it's just one of those types of things that we know that we got to go through it. We got to go through it. But I'm not gonna mess everybody up. You know, I'm gonna just put it to where, you know, they they feeling us and everything like that. If you'd like to join in, or send us a message or whatever you want to do. If you want to talk about any types of subjects, like I say, you know, we talked about that coronavirus, how that bad boy right there hit. It's something that was again prophesied. You know, that's Luke 21:11. So, you know, um, we're gonna go through some things, guys, but it's gonna be happy days for us at the end of this. You know what I mean? So all we got to do is just stand strong, you know, and actually make sure that we're in good standing with our Creator. You know, pray, talk to Him. If you don't know the way to go, ask Him. He'll send somebody to show you the way to go, and that's for sure. Okay. All right. So with that being said, you want to get into another joint?
Yeah, man. What you got for us next, man?
Okay. Let's see.
What era? We coming off the Hemlock album. We coming off of the Arrival. We coming off of the old school
We're
joint.
coming off of all of them. Okay. We just mixing them up today. You know what I
All
mean? If
right.
anybody want to know a song or whatever, we're gonna tell it to them. But I'm not. I'm gonna just put it to you like this right here. Uh, that first one, you know, is smooth. You know what I'm talking about, and he's featuring Banks is the name of the artist. Okay. Of course, we played Ways of War. That's Black Local Society. That's the Mr. Sandman album. You know what I mean? That's pretty dope. Then of course you got Mr. Sandman featuring Smooth, okay? On this
The
next
old
joint
school
that we're
joint.
going. Yeah, we're gonna
Say,
spit.
man, before we get into it, man, I just want to shout out, man, the three C's, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about your seeds. I ain't just gonna put their name on the air like that, but them three C's that you got over there,
Yeah.
shout out to them cats, man. Shout out to all the Black Locusts, man. All the
Most
cats that
definitely.
worked on that album, man. You know,
Yeah, most
and
definitely.
you know all of them cats. You know all of them cats' names. I don't
Yeah,
know all of their
yeah,
names
yeah.
like that, but
J
yeah,
Nap,
man.
all
Shout out
them
to
boys.
everybody, man. Shout out, yeah, especially Jaquan, man. Wherever you at, boy,
hmm
peace, peace,
And
son.
J Nap too. Yeah, everybody.
J
You know
Nap,
what I'm
my
saying?
boy, man. That's
hmm
my boy.
We'll be breaking y'all off with some shout outs and everything as we go along. Okay. All right, let's get off into this one more joint right here. Let's see. So see what y'all think about this.
We just call it just a catastrophe. We just call it just a catastrophe. We don't call it just hard. The thought that motivates them came directly from God. Blood stained in the sword. Chest came off the board. Beats with
Sad. Old school. Partners, y'all. We'll be right back. Yo, 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 yo. Sam man. Old school. But yeah, and I'm trying to get in touch with my host. I'll be right back with y'all. I hope y'all can hear me.
Oh yeah, we got you. We got you. What's up?
Yeah, we lost everything, bro.
What you mean we lost everything?
We didn't have any audio, no video. I couldn't hear the song.
Well, yeah, in between the songs and everything, and everybody out there that's listening or whatever, you know what I mean? We just getting this thing here started, so we still learning this thing, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be like the Keystone Cops around this camp for a minute, okay? But what happened is this. It's like I think what happens is it's like after like when we are playing a song, then I mute you and I take your camera off. You feel me?
Right. I turn my own camera off, like, and mute my mic. But you have an administrative mute over there. You can turn my mic off.
Yeah, I
Because I
can
was,
turn your mic up because. Go
yeah, I
ahead.
was trying to come back and save. I was trying to come back and save, but I didn't have any audio.
Right.
So whenever we are playing songs, just don't worry about muting your mic. I just need my mic muted.
Okay, but I'm still gonna might mute mine so we won't have that mishap that we had earlier
Right.
today. Babies come back. Goo goo gaga in the middle of the show. But yeah, anyway, but we love the kids. We love the kids.
Yes, we do.
But sometimes it just ain't the time. So I just want to give a shout out to Kay Marine. Hello, how you doing? It's so good to
Hey,
see you
Kay.
here. Yeah, for
Thank you,
sure.
thank you, thank you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I remember you from last night, so that's good. You starting to follow us, and that's fantastic. We love having you. All right, so we're gonna get off into one more song. How about that? Okay. Now, this particular song that I'm gonna play right here is a song that's called "Irony," and it is off of the Black Local Society album. And guys, just let me know what you think, okay?
I walk like a man, talk like a man. Maybe that's because a man is what I am. That's what I am. Walk like a man. Backboard, wrapped it and hid it in the drawer by the back door. Then make the crack score. The next thing you know, Simone's home became a crack store. That's what I'm back for. I walk like a man, talk like a man. Maybe that's because a man is what I am. That's what I am. Walk like a man, talk like a man. Maybe that's because a man is what I am. That's what I am. Walk like a man, talk like a man. Maybe that's because a man is what I am. That's what I am. Walk like a man, talk like a man. Maybe that's because a man is what I am. Damn it.
Okay. So, from what I understand, guys, my mic don't need to be my mic don't need to be muted. Okay.
Nah,
Okay.
because that was a
So,
dope joint. I'm sure they're gonna love it when they get to hear it.
so wait a minute. Are you saying that they didn't get a chance to hear that joint?
No,
Okay, we got to do over, guys. I'm not gonna hit the mic. I am so sorry. You know what I'm saying? This gonna be the only do over that we do.
don't lie to them
Is
like that. We don't
well,
know.
we ain't gonna
Just
have
tell
to
them roll with us,
overdo.
man. Just rock with us,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
while we
y'all
working
roll
out.
with us. You know what I'm saying? Well, we tearing it up. We destroying Earth over here. But we gonna be
Nah, we
all
good,
right,
bro. You
guys.
straight.
Okay, so we're gonna play
Let
that
us
one.
mess up sometime, man.
There you go. So we're gonna do it one more time, okay? For all those that didn't get to hear.
I walk like a like a man. Maybe that's because a man is what I am. That's what I am. Walk like a man, talk like a man. Maybe that's because a man is what I am. That's what I am. Walk like a man, talk like a man. Maybe that's because a man is what I am. That's what I am. Walk like a man, talk like a man. Maybe that's because a man is what I am. Yo, I ain't bragging. I seen the inside of plenty paddy wagons for my pants sagging. Shot the bird at the captain. Squabbled some of the biggest inmates in cell block 8 that figured I was small and had the nerve to try to take my place. Every Friday night I used to shoot the kite to my girl in the free world. She kept my commissary tight. To pass the time, sometimes I would bust a rhyme. Other times I'd be wishing I had never done the crime. I got few business from friends and relatives, cause most of them was critics of the way I had conducted business. I wasn't honest, known to break a promise, and if anybody crossed me, I would send them to the orthodontist. To break a phone with my hands used to bring me joy. Thought I was tough cause I was crackheads and destroyed. Then I wondered why it was that I was unemployed, but these were simple temper tantrums of a little boy. I walk like a man, talk like a man. Maybe that's because a man is what I am. That's what I am. Walk like a man, talk like a man. Maybe that's because a man is what I am. That's what I am. Walk like a man, talk like a man. Maybe that's because a man is what I am. That's what I am. Walk like a man, talk like a man. Maybe that's because a man is what I am. I guess my size made him always want to test, but I would never back down, son, nonetheless. Just an excuse to unload my stress. Wasn't about threats, I was feeling for the contest. God bless my soul, I went to parole. Paid my fees with the money I had just stole. Pocket still swole, a fresh haircut and a chest full of gold, and an attitude that was gold. I hit the cell phone, called up Simone, said have my bathwater ready cause I'm coming home. She filled a tub for me, she still had love for me, but I was unsatisfied cause we were still struggling. I took the money that a brother had to jack for, wrapped it and hid it in the drawer by the back door, then make the crack score. The next thing you know, Simone's home became a crack store. That's what I'm back for. I walk like a man, talk like a man. Maybe that's because a man is what I am. That's what I am. Walk like a man, talk like a man. Maybe that's because a man is what I am. That's what I am. Walk like a man, talk like a man. Maybe that's because a man is what I am. That's what I am. Walk like a man, talk like a man. Maybe that's because a man is what I am. Damn it.
All right, you guys.
That was dope,
All
man. That
right.
brought back a lot of memories.
That's great. That's great. So what kind of memories what you thinking about over there, bro?
Just the era that we was in, just the era. I remember when it was recorded. You know, when we was over there in Mo City on Turtle Creek, recording
Yes.
up in there in that little half attic area you had up there. Yeah, man, that was the beginning, man. Like that was the beginning of the grind. You know, that's always everybody's favorite part. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Even
yeah.
after people get successful, man, you always hear successful people talking about the grind being the most fun that they had ever. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Hmm.
So that's just what it do. What you tell us? What was something going on with you at that time? What inspired you to write that?
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you guys I was from a dark place, so I ain't gonna go as dark as I was, but I will say this that I was locked up. You know, I had put myself in a position, you understand what I'm saying, where they could enslave me, you know, and basically, you know, they would make me put my hands behind my back, and they wouldn't even the particular place that I was, they wouldn't allow you to put a part in your hair. You know what I'm saying?
You was over there on what Top Street, huh?
No, man, I was over
You ain't go to
there.
Top Street.
No, I was in the state penitentiary, bro.
You would. I thought you
Yeah,
did state time. My bad. I thought you did state jail time. That 6 months.
yeah, that wasn't
I
no
thought.
state jail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah, you telling me? I'd have been down there 3 times. It
Yeah,
just got home last November before last. So yeah, I know.
yeah, you
And
know how it
they ain't
go.
doing nothing trying to make it no better down there either. So all y'all hip
Mm-mm.
hop heads out there checking out this music and everything. Don't get it twisted, man. Like this come from the streets, man. But these cats right here have been out there in the streets enough to know that that's not really where you want to be.
Not at all. Well,
That penitentiary is not what's up.
mm-mm. See, it's just like it was written, you know. I mean, you know, it made me think about those types of things, you know, because it's like, uh, Jesus said, there's a brilliant analogy that he used. It's like, you reap what you sow. You know, the seed that you plant, is what's going to grow.
Period.
I used to look at it like, you know what I'm saying, man, I'm going to get my life right with God, I'm going to do all that stuff, I'm going to do what's right or whatever, but first I got to get this money, you know, and
He let you know what he felt about that, huh?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, man, I'm sitting there locked up, I'm just everything going bad, for me because of the simple fact that I just wasn't doing things I was expecting to plant a thorn bush and I wanted to get peaches. You understand?
Right. Try to plant an apple seed and expect an
Yeah,
orange tree.
yeah, and
Yeah,
so
you
that
can't do
just
that.
right. So you know,
I mean, it's the same story. It's the same for me too. It's the
yeah,
same. Just out there trying to find the right way to do the wrong thing, and
exactly.
there isn't one.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. But we live, we learn. You know what I mean? But that's the reason why I think it's so fascinating that we have the opportunity. The Bible tells us that God is going to give us the opportunity to live forever. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Now, a lot of people say, oh, man, not that live forever stuff, man. That is straight biblical, guys. I'm telling you straight up. All you got to do is go to Revelations 21, okay? And just start reading, is 1 and 2. 1 through 5, and it tells you straight up and down that God will be with us again. I mean, seriously, read it. You'll see that it is there. And then you got to remember that the whole time that Jesus was here, he was talking about his kingdom. When we pray, you know what? When we pray, we praying for that kingdom. The old prayer is like, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Then they say, let thy kingdom come. Let thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So we just miss that part. They don't teach us about the kingdom. They don't teach us about eternal life. And that's what's going on in eternal life. So, that's what's going on in the kingdom. The kingdom is going to be where people are returned to perfection. In other words, God's purpose for mankind when he carved him out of the dirt was that he live forever. God is the most powerful being in the universe. You think that little thing that they did in the Garden of Eden actually was able to change God's purpose? No,
Nah.
no. So put it like this: just read your Bible and just look outside. Look at what's going on. It's going right along with what it says. So read it for
Right on.
yourself. hmm Now I'm gonna play a little.
Let me ask you something. Can I let me get a quick subject change right quick.
Go ahead.
I want to ask you something, man. I just feel like it's important for everybody that's listening, especially young cats. People still trying to find their way and their place in the world. Like to just know from your perspective, right? You 58, right?
Right.
And I know where you come from. So from your perspective, man, like what advice would you give a younger cat that might be out there trying to find the right way to do the wrong thing and keep getting themselves caught up? Like, what kind of advice would you give them as far as from the context of your wisdom to just let them understand why it's okay to stray off of the street path and apply yourself to something else in life, Like, what kind of advice would you give? I want to hear it. I need it.
Well, the thing is this, if we listen to our elders, the ones that came before us, we all lived this life. And so when they telling you, hey, don't go there or hey, don't do that, they giving you advice, that actually it's a shortcut. If you do it, the way that they telling you to do it, you
Right.
actually could get a lot further in life a lot quicker than just trying to recreate the wheel and do it yourself. So that's the first thing that I would give as far as advice. Because had I listened to what my father and my mother were saying or what my elders were saying, that's why I said, in one joint, that I have is called Gangster. And it was talking about the fact that I wish that I had lived my life. It's a line in there where I would have done things different. A
Right.
lot of times in my music, you'll hear I have a song that's called What I Know Now Then.
Oh man, we got to hear that joint too. We got to hear that.
Okay, we'll hear that
You know,
before
that's
the.
that's that's like my favorite Black Lotus joint. You know that.
Right, right. Well, the thing is that what I know now then is talking about, you know, how people just be saying, "Man, if I had a knew that when I was, 26." Well, it's that same concept. And right now, when you have your youth, you can actually do that now. You know, go ahead and get your education. Learn how to do something. It don't have to be 4 year college. Just learn how to do something. A
Apply
trade.
yourself to learn something.
There you go. I mean, even if it's welding, they got welding. HCC got some pretty cheap classes too. I mean, you could probably spend like $500. You don't have to go to the Tulsa Welding School. You can go right over here to U of H, man. They got a nice facility, and you can go over there and learn a craft. Learn how to do AC. I mean, look at how many people do electricity. You look how many of us lost power. Plumbing. How many of us lost water? Those different types of things. So I would say educate yourself. Make sure that as much education as you can get, because knowledge is power. You know, and another thing I would say is this: I wouldn't advise everybody to just run behind everything that these people is telling them that they should be doing. You know what I mean?
As
Read
far
your
as what?
Well, you know what I'm saying. I mean, they got you on that. Do whatever you want to do. Do what feels good. Follow your heart and all that other stuff, man. That stuff right there don't work, bro. I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
you what.
following my heart landed me in a bunch of bad relationships and a bunch of
Right.
bad places.
But you know what's sad about it is that's not your fault, bro. That's what they told you to do. That's what
Nah,
they've
it
been
was my
telling.
fault. I
No.
ain't gonna give myself no card like that.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, real talk. Seriously, they tell us to follow our hearts. That's what they tell us on TV. Let me tell you something, man. I was in the presence of a little young 7-year-old girl. No, she wasn't even seven. I think the girl was 4 at the time. And you remember that group called the Jonas Brothers? Remember them? The Jonas
Yeah.
Brothers? Well, I was in the room or whatever, and the little girl just started screaming at the top of her lungs. She was screaming, right? So I ran in there. I'm like, what in the world? What happened? And she had a big old smile on her face, and she was jumping up and down, and she was like, "The Jonas Brothers are on." And I was like, "Girl, you do not have to scream like that when." She said, "No, it's the Jonas Brothers. That's what you're supposed to do when they come on."
Wow, that's what you're
Uh,
supposed to do.
that's what she said. That's what came out of her mouth. So what I'm saying is that she's being brainwashed at 4. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She sees the other kids jumping and screaming and stuff like that for the Jonas Brothers, so she thinks that that's what you're supposed to do when the Jonas Brothers comes out. You get it?
Yeah.
It's just like I was saying the other day. If you mess around there, people, we don't realize that the things that we do, how what we do affects other people. And when I say that, I mean like the ones that's in our family. Sometimes we think, hey, look, don't tell me what to do. This is my life. And, what I'm saying? I'm going to do what I want to do. Right? You hear kids say it to their parents, and you see husbands say it to their wives. You just see people saying that sometimes. And what I'm saying is that that's not true. It's not one of those things where it's whatever feels good and two consenting adults and all that other stuff that they talk and tell us, because those things have consequences, and they never tell us what those consequences are. What consequences are? Like, it's like this. Okay, if you go out there and get yourself killed, right? It's not just you. Well, okay, I went out there and I got myself killed. Because somebody got to bury you, man. Somebody got to cry for you. You know, somebody got to miss you. Sometimes you got kids, they got to grow up without you. You know, so it's not just you that's in that picture. You have to look at all those people, your friends, teachers, everybody that hear about your death is going to be affected by it. So it's not just about you. It's like
All right,
going
hold
out.
on. Look,
Yeah,
can I stick a pin in it right there, Uncle Old School?
yeah. Go ahead.
Uncle Old School, we got a request to hear what I know now then
Oh my God. Okay, so let
in
me
the
dig around.
comments.
Okay, Let me see. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
While he looking for that, man, I just want to shout out Shay, Tile Radio,
Most
Peace to
definitely.
Big Brother Dot. Thank
Most
you
definitely.
for allowing, for being the king to allow your queen to come out and give brothers like me and old school the opportunity that she have. Man, I just want to shout out my family, Dominique. What's up, girl? You stay suited up, Queen. Riri, keep your head on tight. Papa go see you in a minute. Mama better not tell me you been bad either. But our families, my mama, everybody, man. I just want to shout out everybody, man. You know, I've been in kind of a shell lately, bro. And you know that too, though, old school.
Yeah.
Like I've been in kind of a shell lately. Like I ain't really
Been being
communicating or
yourself.
interacting with nobody, you know. But you know, I believe that in that period, I was being prepared for this because really, this is a mega opportunity, bro.
Well, yeah, that's
We
the
have,
reason why I'm so passionate about it. And like I say, I'd like to ask you guys to forgive me again for getting a little hot. You know what I'm talking about the kids not being watched and all that kind of stuff. But just like you say, this is an opportunity, and we want to make sure that we give you guys our best. We want to give you 100%. You know what I mean? And so that's what we're trying to do. Even though we're starting, you know what I'm saying, on a how do you say it? A how did they
a
say that?
rocky note.
There you go. Or and a beer. What did they say? A beer budget and a champagne taste or whatever. You know, because I ain't got. I don't have my studio yet where I can sit down and listen quiet. And you know, it's got that little sign that says on air and all that. Then I know when I'm on the air.
Oh, you know
Yeah.
what, bro?
What?
I forgot one more shout out.
Go.
Said
What's
your
up,
brother
said?
said, man.
Yes, most
What's
definitely.
up, boy? I ain't
Yeah.
forget about you, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate you,
most
boy.
definitely. Yeah, and we sure do
Yeah.
appreciate you. You know what I'm talking about for introducing us to Shay and just just giving us a chance to get our boogie on.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So with that being said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna drop this joint. What I want to know now, then. Okay,
Yes, sir.
let's go.
Sometimes I wish I could live my life over again. If only I knew what I know now. Sometimes I wish I could live my life over again. If only I knew what I know now. Sometimes I wish I could live my life over again. If only I knew what I know now. Sometimes I wish I could live my life over again. If only I knew what I know now. Dang, man, it's a shame, man. Life isn't a game, is it? We only here for a short visit. Who can explain why death is so persistent? We just got here and gone in an instant. It seems like only yesterday when I was jamming to Notorious Big. Dreams of stroking an R&B chick, but now I speak his name in past tense. Since he left us for the strength, the way we treat each other just don't make sense. The proof is in the evidence. We even dying on residence while worrying about the president and his mistress like a bunch of stupid misfits with his bullets we can hit with. We wake up just in time to go to sleep and they put on a concrete brick. Rest in peace. You better wake up quick. Your life is your most precious gift. Born with one foot over the cliff. Nigga don't slip. No ands, buts, or ifs. This is man's final conflict. The rules of the game of life is strict. Survival of the fit, and even eventually they make their exit. Sometimes I wish I could live my life over again. If only I knew what I know now. Sometimes I wish I could live my life over again. If only I knew what I know now. Sometimes I wish I could live my life over again. If only I knew what I know now. Sometimes I wish I could live my life over again. If only I knew what I know now.
I maintain the universe, protected by angels falling. My gunfire blast, boy, my prayers set a rage off from here to Harlem. It makes me sick, we step aside. My enemies abuse the dread. Flare from what I choose instead. Blood oozes from Medusa's head. See, we both fly high, where you and I can die. Inside my soul cry high, from here to Shanghai. For every drive-by, murder you apply. I pray to God's heaven, seeking help from the sky. See, everything that you lose in life can be replaced. I got scars on my face from all the dreams I had to chase. This life left my body raggedy, give a damn, the whole world's mad at me. Now ain't nobody bad at me no more, bowing to your majesty. So when we roll high, and then we roll low, you take my soul from me, then let my soul go. Enemy come test, won't allow my soul to rest. Some die for much more, others die for much less.
There comes a time in every man's life where he wishes that his life wasn't a one-way ticket. Sometimes I wish I could live my life over again. If only I knew what I only I knew what I know now.
Yes, sir.
All
I
right,
love
all
that
right,
joint,
all
man.
right. That
I
was
love that
cool,
joint.
man. That sure did
Check.
kind of give. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, can I get? I just want to give this like this another disclaimer, I guess. But
Hmm.
I just want to let the fans know, everybody that is still tuned in, that if you are still tuned in, we appreciate you because we know that this is raggedy today.
Yeah.
So we ain't even go front. You know what I'm saying? We I'm gonna let you know right now. This is why this radio show is gonna be so dope because we came in this on the fly for real. Neither one of us are professional DJs. I
Mm-mm.
don't think either one of us have spoken on camera. That's not where we from. But we gonna work it out, and we appreciate y'all being here with us and walking with us through this, man. So any support that we can get, man, we appreciate it, and we promise that there will be improvement. And by the time we finish with this, it'll be one of your favorite radio shows for sure.
Most definitely, most definitely. Because one thing about it is when we dig in, you know what I'm talking about, and we learn. We're fast learners. I'm gonna tell you a little story. Brain, you remember when we first did this album, and we all them CDs came to the door.
Yes, sir. I remember that
Man,
look on your face. You were so shook, boy.
man, come on! I was
I
scared to
remember
death.
Carolyn was hey, I remember wifey was saying I remember wifey was like, okay, Negro.
There go your CDs.
That go our savings in that UPS truck. What you finna do with that?
Speaking of that UPS truck, hey, bro, I'm talking about like he gave me the first box, right? So I opened that box and boy, I almost fainted. That was 100 CDs, man. 100 CDs looked like so many CDs, and I thought
That
I
you
was
had
gonna,
no clue what to do with.
man, I thought I was gonna die when I saw them. And that's when she said that. There go your money. And then he walked to the
Yeah.
truck and got
I
9 more
remember.
boxes. That
I
boy got
remember,
9 more boxes. I was like, oh Lord, I have truly overstepped my bounds, you know. But anyway, though, man, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let everybody feel this other joint too. This is called "Storm of Glass." Okay, so
Before we
I'm
get into that, let me plug this right quick. Just so artists know, if you are an up and coming artist,
yeah.
doesn't matter where you're from, what's going on with you,
Hold
you
on.
can contact the Tower Radio Show numeral one, at gmail.com and submit your music. We support anybody with ambition and a dream, So if you're trying to get out there, you're looking for a platform to get your music played on, give us a contact and we'll work with you. And we some hard workers over here, so we ain't gonna just be just playing your music.
Yeah, most
You
definitely.
know, if you need a team, you an artist, a solo artist that ain't really got no team, we'll assemble one for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
work with us, man, and we'll work with you, man. But the Tower Radio Show, numeral one. The Tower Radio Show one at
At
gmail.com.
gmail.com. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
And
y'all
that's
get
what's
at us,
up.
man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Trying to
most
make the
definitely.
world a better place, man.
Yeah, we are, man. Through music and through knowledge. Knowledge is power. So how about that?
Yes, sir.
Now we're gonna get into this storm of glass. Now, guys, now when I wrote this song right here, you know, and this is cool because I get an opportunity to kind of tell y'all what's going on this. And this concept was like a Armageddon type of a theme, and so you know it's gonna be something that we never saw. You know what I mean? According to the Bible, it talks about that. A lot of people are scared of Revelations, but basically it's not as scary as you know. I don't want to scare anybody with the song, but at the same time, you know, this was just my visual or out of my imagination. If it was a storm of glass, okay, and so With that being said, I just want to tell you guys that it was crazy when I made this song because I used my wife's china, her best china, to make the sounds in it for the raindrops and all that stuff in the breaking glass.
I know she wanted to kick your butt.
She did. I didn't actually break them though. You know what I mean? You know, I chinked them against each other. You know how when you toast, I did them
Yeah.
like that. So
I
I did
remember
that.
when you was tinkering with the sounds, creating your own sounds when we couldn't find no sounds to
Yeah,
download.
yeah. There you go. So you know what I'm saying. Anyway, this song right here is "Storm of Glass."
From a clear sky without a cloud in it, rumbles of thunder descended from without a nowhere. Sheets of glass fell, slicing men and women. Somebody's daughters were slaughtered. Meanwhile, glasses eroding buildings faster than water, cutting through solid brick and mortar. Rusted metal beams, builders sweated and sorted. The steady flow of glass tore to the rivets like the king of a million piranha fish, with the relentlessness of a thirst that won't be quenched. To finally the intense, no unravel the building till its contents feel a consequence. The records is immense, skyscrapers reduced to rubber remnants. Like holy vengeance, leave the most skeptical non-believers convinced. Exceptional projectile splits like razors sharp snowflakes that irritate like fiberglass. Thunder crash, there's no way to escape. No safe place, no one to trace, nobody to put on the case. No man at the storm won't erase or eradicate off the earth's face.
Sparkling fragments hit the ground, earthbound, shattered glass raining down, death rounds, physical compounds found. The sky becomes clear glass, dead bodies found. Choke from the glass in your throat, broke mirror the first round. Imagine no shelter, no one to help you. The sun reflects through glass shingles to melt you. Hot crystal burn, helter skelter. Loose particles flying in more spots than Delta. Cuss words slip out, unbearable pain rip out the sky glass strip out. Even got those with the clip out, about to trip out. Government's secret about to skip out. For now, since the cause of this disaster. Collision with a UFO shuttle brings the end of world for man faster. No survivors are left after. From space, imagine your body lace. Glass particles of rain, the death of your entire race. You break down your prayer. Translation of amazing grace. Even the hardest of soldiers won't be standing when it's over. Like a giant glass table built by Jehovah. The storm of glass covers the world like a shirt over a shoulder.
A dark day, trees sway, clouds born from black open swarm. Scary creep from lights too deep. Umbrellas get snatched into dire streets. Squirting seeds, slap shores. The righteous run and lock doors. While babies sleep, their peeps run the streets. Don't trip, even parents slip. Salty sweat that stings my eyes. Black skies that open wide. Synonymous to the tears I cried. Relentless onslaught of raging raindrops. Still can't even find my pops. Muscles and knuckles bleeding and raw. Pain I ignore, impenetrable core. Storm set with intent to drench. Since to seek shelter, I heard you and I felt you. Storm of glass, this too shall pass. Be assured, not another downpour will you ever endure. You can't bind to the floor that which was born to soar. So when real life only offers death and you think you got nothing left, pull out all the stops and walk between them raindrops.
The atmosphere is shred, earth, drain, Armageddon. Launch nuclear warheads, panic and fear is spread. At first sight, the first strike's off, slight to the right. We need a center hit. We only had 2 missiles in flight. Direct hit. The rock shakes, shatters, and splits. A spiritual lift. The blessing's a gift. The particles rip into the earth's air. But no breakdown. The chemical compound is sound. We dumbfound. It's heading for ground, stripping the ozone. The matter gets polluted and shatters. We thought we were safe. Now we must face the space matter that crystallized when it hit the pollution mass. The solid solution lasts long enough to form a storm of glass. That's cutting human physical, slice and ripping umbilical. Digital's critical. We need a spiritual miracle. How can we combat a glass axe peeling our scalps back to our ass crack? It's like being attacked by raptor packs.
Okay.
That's that joint right there. And you know what? You know what I
Yeah.
remember about that joint?
Hmm.
I remember after 9/11. I'm telling
Yeah.
our age now, but
Yeah. Well,
but I
you know
remember
they know
after
mine.
9/11, you know,
Yeah.
we had recorded that what, maybe
90.
3 years
Yeah.
before 9/11.
Well, no, that
But you
was not.
remember,
This album was done in '99.
right? Okay, 2 years. So
No,
you
no,
remember
no, no,
us?
no. Hold up. How? What? Wait a minute. The Arrival was done in
No. Okay, so no, not
94.
2 years. 12. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm missing a
Yeah.
whole decade.
Yeah.
It's really showing our age. But you remember how when we listened to it
Hmm.
after 9/11, and it sounded like prophecy
Right. Yeah. Some
after
people
we
was coming to
considered
me
what
going.
happened at the towers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some people were coming to me and they were saying, "You guys prophesied," and I was like, "No, no, hold up, now, come on, now. We didn't prophesy, okay? We
Nah,
just,
it wasn't that deep.
yeah,
It just sounded dope. It looked dope. But I
yeah."
remember us talking about that.
But we
That
have to
was
be
a
careful,
long
though,
time
guys.
ago.
I just want y'all to know that we don't try to say that we prophesied nothing or whatever. It was just a coincidence and stuff like that. Because I know a lot of people they would actually claim that as a prophecy. You know what I mean? But we don't want to do that. You know what I mean? If God gave you the gift to be able to see into the future and stuff like that, right there, that's one thing. And that's something to be said. But I am not by any means saying that He did that. That we were some because I was not living no godly life then. For oh my goodness, trust me. So anyway, with that being
Check it
said,
out. Check it out. We got somebody knocking at the door, man.
okay, who we
We
got?
got said wanting to join the show.
Okay, well I don't know how to do that. Now we would have to actually have to have. Let me see if I can see what I can
Yeah,
do.
get our tech to get it
Yeah,
together.
yeah, because I don't have that type of techno savvy at all. Let me see.
And
This is
while you looking at that, I'm
yeah.
gonna address K Marine.
There you go.
She asked, "Can you play the song you wrote? I would love to hear it." I'm assuming she's talking to me because we just been listening to your music. But I just want to be real about like how all of this stuff went down with our crew and everything. Okay, so the only album that we have that my voice is on is The Arrival, which was the first one, and I did the skits. Y'all will get to hear those when we feature the Black Lotus album one day maybe. But I didn't rap anything on any of those albums. Every single time that he was recording for the album, I was locked up.
Yep, that
Every
is
single time.
crazy. Every time.
And it would be like I would go and do my time, and then when I come home, it'll be like he just finished the project, and he'll get in touch with me like, "Hey, bro, it's time to get back at it." You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, "Well, what's up? What you working on?" I'm trying to get to the mic. He'd be like, "Man, we done with the project, man. I just need you to help me get out here with it."
Right, right.
So that's pretty much how it went, though. You know what I mean? So if you were asking about him playing something that I wrote, he don't have it. He don't have it. My music was somewhere else. But don't get it twisted though. With a platform like this will make me pick my pen back up
Right.
for real.
Hey, check this out. I just want to just say this one thing too. Just like we said, this type of platform makes you want to pick your pen up. If you're an artist, okay, and you want your music to be played, you can send your music to the Tower, okay, radio show, and that's the number one at gmail.com. And don't forget, guys, because music always starts with your hardware. You understand? Now you'll be able to see our stuff going on. The way that we were able to record these things was by getting our tools correct. If you want to get into any type of business, if you want to be a plumber, you better start going over there and getting you some tools. You know what I mean? You're gonna need your truck. You're gonna need everything because that's what it takes. And if you want to be in this game, the music game, I would recommend that you go and get yourself a MacBook. Go over to definitely go over to um, MacBook Man. That's what you want to do. Go to MacBook Man, okay? Because one thing about it is this: they're going to have and they can actually customize or custom build your MacBook. You know, See, like the best system to record on is called Pro Tools. Okay, I know you guys probably know that already, and I'm talking as if people might not know that, but I'm just saying for those who don't, it's Pro Tools. And Pro Tools, a lot of different computers don't support that software. If you want to do film, all the stuff that we're doing stuff on right now is on Macs. On Apple products. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, hey, if you want to be able to do that type of stuff, film editing on a professional level, I would definitely recommend for you to get a Mac product because it will support those applications. All you got to do, you know what I mean, is just go to bit, ly. That's bit.ly/MacBook Man. Okay, so that's MacBookman. Okay, that's all you got to do. Just go there. You might have to put the HTTPS and all that other stuff. You know that, but I'm just saying, that's the easy way to remember it. Bitly, bit.ly MacBook Man. Okay, MacBookman, and all lowercase. Okay. All right,
That
and
was
we'll be going
get that money.
periodically. You know what I'm talking about, letting everybody know. You know what I'm saying. Letting everybody know that if you want to get into the music, where to go. We'll be periodically shooting you those links. Okay. Cool.
And let me address K Marine one more time. K Marine, I pray I'm saying your name right, sis. If it's okay with you, I'm just gonna call you K. I have a habit of giving females nicknames, so I'm just gonna call you K. If that's all right with you. But you were asking for What I Know Now Then, the song that he was talking about. But that was the song that he played right after we had that conversation. What I Know Now, What I Know Now Then, that was that joint. That's one of my favorite joints. But he already played it though. You'll hear it again though.
Yeah, we'll hear that. We'll give it a few more songs, and then we'll have Rain go ahead and text you when we get ready to send you a message when we're getting ready to play it again, and then that way, you know what I mean. You'll get a chance to be present when it's played.
But thank you, Kay.
Thank
Thank
you
you, Kay,
so
for your
much for asking.
attention. Thank you for your
We
interaction,
really
even
appreciate that.
being interested, man. We really do, man. So whatever you need, whatever you're looking for, whatever you want to hear, you got first dibs.
That's
Because you're
right.
the only one in my comment section.
How about this
So
though?
thank you, sis. Thank you.
How about this though? We got the end of genocide. Remember that?
Yeah.
Let's play that.
That's cool. That's a good one. Let's get it.
Down from ancient Macedonia, as well as ancient China. Yo, this time we ain't giving y'all no hook, you know what I'm saying? Yo, F the hook. We hatch from cocoons of death with weapons in ourselves under a dark sky, urged by a war cry. I'm the main one, pull out a gun, bang one, take you back where you was born so I can kill you where you came from. I do your family back, cause a massive homicide. I let you live so I can show you where your mama died. Yo, I catch you on the set, punch your lights out. Then I catch you with your girl, punch your dyke out. I perform tiger style in my cat stance. Snatch your soul, then I pass it to the Sandman. Yo, I nourish the earth with your blood and body. Unite the murder and the spirits, call me Black Guy. I control all the elements that make the weather. And I hope you got a twin so y'all can die together. I abolish competition at the darkest hour. You couldn't win if you had Merlin the magician's power.
My style comes down on you. Yo, kid, it's a fact. I'm about to attack. One hand behind my back, the other hand slaps. 100 heads cracked from the impact. Sounds off like gun claps with hollow point caps. One blow make them take dirt naps. So they didn't know. I adore pulling my sword of double-edged door. But when the sun casts a shadow, I gets hardcore. Weapons galore, plus the power of flight. The white wingspan so I can soar night. Silent as a kite. Until they locked into my sight. Then I drop like a safe into the fight. They explode like dynamite. Zipping through the lagoon, making the water retune. The little buffoons didn't assume they platoon to be catching harpoons. Being ripped apart by baboons and 55 raccoons and buried under sand dune. My style comes down on your life. My style comes down on your life.
I grab Satan by his neck, turn the heat down. Religious say my grace on my fist before you'll beat down. I drink the witch's nectar straight from the black cauldron. After 52 hand blocks, I see body holding. As for women getting nude, only a few are chosen. Told them it was mental orphan playboy, got your wifey posing. I perform murder like it's classic. After dark, I lurk in parks of Jurassic. Yo, I have you looking in your casket like you took a bath in acid.
Son, I rip
like a skill saw on a world tour, straight from the sewer. The entrepreneur, backtrack, connoisseur, funky for sure. Like manure, none truer. The warlord to unpure, the lockdown, insecure. The shish kebaba with the skewer. It's the endurer like the Torah, the bringer of the horror that absorbs you like aurora. The iron water, iron father that's quick to toss and break you like a saucer. Mr. Crack you when I cross you. The fast learner, cash earner, fire breathing black locust that concerns you with the afterburner. The overturner, overturns you, turns you over like a leaf blower, burns you like a flamethrower. The rapper, master blaster, slap a rapper backwards, drags you like a tractor, multiple skull fractures, for little bad actors of common factors. It's the brain detacher, external brain extractor.
Yeah.
Boy, that boy killed that, man. Shout out J-Qual, boy. He's a beast, boy. Say, check it out. I wanna shout out Markeisha, man. Markeisha, this is my sister, man. That's the only one that I've did a broadcast with, other than you and Shay, man.
Oh yeah,
I
most
love you.
definitely.
I love you, sis, man. I love you, and I want you to know, I see you, girl. You know what I'm saying? You kind of quiet. You lay back in the cut. You ain't too assertive. You know what I'm saying? But always remember, the last will be first, and the first will be last. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
great.
I see you, girl, and I appreciate your contribution, man. Thanks for all the love, man, for real. And all
Hey,
the Tower DJs, I don't even know all of them yet. But
right,
if you
right.
working with Tower, that means you my family now.
That's real
Okay?
talk.
And I don't play with my family, so y'all just know that. But I love
Yeah,
y'all though, man.
yeah, and I want to say hi to you too, Makisha. It's good to see you on, girl. Thank you so much for supporting us. We feeling that.
Markeisha.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I said Markeisha.
I said Makisha.
Yeah, you said Markeisha. I said Markeisha. I just got hit. I just got hit in the earbud. Markeisha.
Yes, Makisha. Makisha. You
But
gotta
yeah,
say
we
it.
love
You
you,
gotta.
girl.
You gotta say it fly. Like you gotta. Makisha.
But yeah, I'm sure the longer I hang around there, I'll find more fly ways to say it.
I'm just messing with you. You doing fine, I'm sure. Let's see. Okay, what else we want to do, my brother? We
I
got
mean,
some
you
more
know,
stuff off of that album. That album was pretty dope.
let's
Yes.
tackle something right quick, bro.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know,
What you want? What you want
I
to chew
don't know,
on?
man. I mean, there's just so much going on. There's so much to talk about, man.
Well, one thing that I can say is this. Okay, since we going there, I'm gonna kind of open the door back up on that coronavirus since it's kind of relevant and everybody's still kind of like, well, they're gonna take the shot, they're not gonna take the shot, and all those different things. What do you think about that? I mean, are you gonna take the shot, or how you feel about it?
Me personally, I do not take shots from the state. When I go to jail and I get a lay in to go and take a shot, you know how like people that been in prison, they know what I'm talking about, right? You will get a lay in the night before you got to go to medical, right?
Hmm.
So most of the time, it's gonna tell you what the shot is for, right? Like what you going down there for. But then sometimes you will get lay-ins, and it'll have just like some code, just a bunch of letters and numbers that don't make sense. And they'll call you down there and be like, "Yeah, we need to give you this TB test." This the last time I was finna get a shot before I got out. And I'm looking at what she doing to the dudes in front of me, you know what I'm saying? And you know how a TV shot look, right?
Yeah,
They hit you
look.
with the needle, boom, they inject it, your arm bubble up, you know what I'm saying? You know what that look like. But I'm looking at what she doing, and that's what she was giving them cats with no TV shot. I mean, this is common sense talking to me. So like, even when I'm in jail, bro, like I told them, I asked her, I said, what are you injecting us with? What is this? And she couldn't tell me. She didn't want to tell me. I was like, you know what? I refuse. You know what I'm saying? I just put me back on the van and get me back to the unit because I'm not with the stuff. I remember Tuskegee. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not finna let the government shoot me up with nothing. But that's just my personal view. But I did hear. I spoke to a doctor about what was in the vaccine, and he basically told me it's only a protein. They're not actually injecting you with the virus. It's just a protein that makes your body react as if you had the virus. And that's supposed to help you gain some type of immunity. I've already been infected, and people that have been infected don't really have to take the shot. Your body has already,
Well,
your system has already been exposed to it. But yeah, as far as me, they gonna have to make me take it. They gonna have to tell me I can't work or I can't find nowhere to live, or they gonna have to tell me something like that for me to take a shot.
well, I have to be honest with you. I really believe that it's gonna come down to that because it's like
I know
it's
they
like
gonna have to make me though.
have you taken the test? No. Okay, then you got to go and take the test.
Yeah, I didn't
Or
take him. I didn't take
or
him
have you taken
4
the
tests.
I don't mean the test. I mean, have you taken the vaccine? Have you had your shot?
Oh yeah,
That's how they do the kids
it'll
in
get like
school.
that.
That's how they do the kids in school when they had. Does he have his shots? You know what I'm saying? For real, you cannot. Your kid
Yeah.
can't go to school unless they get those shots. So I'm sure
Yeah, I
they're
was
gonna do the
mad at my
same
daughter
thing.
about that, man. I was mad at my daughter about that, man, because when they first introduced the vaccine, I told my daughter, man, I said, man, don't let them shoot my grandbaby up with nothing before you consult me. You know what I'm saying? If they
Hmm.
telling you they want to give her a shot, you make sure you run it by me, and then we'll go do some research and see what it is. But she ended up doing it anyway. I don't know what the situation was because my grandbaby not in
Probably
school
time
right now.
sensitive.
She's not in school. I don't know what the situation was, but she told me that she went ahead and let her get vaccinated, and I was mad with her about that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I told you to come to me first. You know what I'm saying? But my baby, she her own woman. I raised her to be independent, free thinker. So, you know, but yeah, man, as far as the state or the government injecting me with anything voluntarily, that's a no go.
Yeah. Hmm. Well, I can understand the distrust. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel the same way. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying. I never say never. Because I don't never know
Right. You
what.
never know, right?
Right. So it's like, well, it is what it is. All I can do is hope that that it's safe or whatever when it's my turn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Have it as a matter of prayer. And when you sincerely pray, and then I put it in God's hands, and then bam, I make my decision then. Because knowing that
Right on.
knowing that that's the ultimate source. That's the way that I've always lived my life.
Right. Right. That's why I be you know what? I have a doctor, man. I cannot pronounce this dude's name for anything. It's about 17 characters. And it doesn't have any of the mechanics that our language has over here, but I don't know how to say it, but it's a doctor I met at my job, man, and he was an herbalist. I'm gonna get at him, man. I'm gonna get at him. I'm gonna try to get him on the show or something because I listened to his conversation and I know that he's real knowledgeable
Hmm.
about herbs and like natural healing, natural cures. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I feel like we need to get some cats like that on the show, man, to
Knowledge.
pass some real sacred knowledge, man. You know what I mean? Of course, we gonna be careful about how we talk on here, But yeah, you can't pass too much knowledge, man. You can't give too much truth without a
Well,
problem.
well, the thing is that it's like
But we ain't finna back down though. I mean, this my crusade. I'm gonna tell you what, anybody listening, this cat right here, my heart is pure, and I always have the next man's or the next woman's best interest at heart. And I'm a ride about that, period. And if I gotta lose my life about that, I will. So, in other words, I said all that to say without saying it, you can't take my life because I'm gonna lay it down for you. You know what I mean? But we gonna make sure that we get people educated on how to, take care of their bodies mentally, spiritually, physically, pass on information that can be passed down again. And we just gonna do it like a geo, like the way it go.
Right. Well, see, one thing about it is that I can tell you me for certain. I'm gonna make sure that whatever information that I pass has been researched to the point that I'm pretty much sure that I ain't gonna even say pretty much sure. I'm gonna say that I'm positive that the information that I'm dispensing is correct.
Right.
I don't like that. I don't like that
So we got
misinformation stuff and all that kind of stuff. Hey
hold
guys,
on,
too.
hold on, bro. We got Sid coming in. I just need
Oh,
you to pay attention to your monitor because we got the tech trying to get Sid in.
okay. Let's see. Where is he? I don't see how he's. I don't see anything that's indicating that.
I mean,
Yeah.
she'll keep me posted,
Yeah.
but
Just let
just
her.
pay attention to your screen so if anything pop up, you can get him in.
Yeah.
Let me say this. As a co-host, I might be overstepping my boundaries, old school. So,
Oh, there he
but
is.
there you go. I'll tell him. I'll tell him in his face then.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro?
MC Grant,
What's
We
up?
can't.
What's up?
There you
what's
are.
the dealio, boy?
What's going
Okay.
on, brother?
What's going
Yeah,
on?
what is you intruding on our sofa, man? What you got on your mind, boy? You better
Yeah.
have something good, boy.
What's
Tell
good?
me
What's
something
good?
good,
What's
baby.
up, bro? What's going on, brothers?
What's going
Chilling.
on?
What Rand
What's
talking
up with
about,
you, man?
man?
How you
Huh?
treating life, King?
Doing all right, King. How you doing?
Blessed, man. Blessed.
What's up,
Ain't
man?
nothing else. Blessed.
Yeah, I see.
I just gotta walk in it, huh?
You say what?
I say I'm blessed, man. It ain't nothing else. I just gotta walk in it, right?
Yes,
My
sir.
blessings. I'm blessed all the time. It don't matter what's going on around me. I'm always blessed. It's just up to me to walk in the blessings or walk in my curses. I'm just choosing to walk in my blessings. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
What's
sir.
going
Yes,
on,
sir.
Sid? What's the word?
Well, I've been here. Y'all heard your music, man. It's jamming, man. Keep up the good work.
Oh, thank you so
You like
much.
that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, I know you do. You probably like it for another reason now, though, huh?
Why you
Look,
say
I'm gonna
that?
tell you why I'm messing with you. Let me tell y'all a story about me and Sid history, man. Sid was out there with us when we were selling the first CD, the Black Local CD. So we at this spot, Sam's Boat, over there off of Richmond, right, in Houston. So we selling CDs and everything. We had about we had about 4 or 5 people out there that night hustling. So boom, how it worked is wasn't nobody standing over you like watching what you're doing. You just kind of get your CDs and you get 10 at a time. You take
Five. I
those.
did 5 at a
Well,
time.
five, yeah, five. You get 5 at a time. Take those, sell it. You bring back that $50. Say, man, old school, give you a cut. So this what happened. We asked and said everybody passing their money in, right? Everybody coming to old school giving their money, right? We asked and said for his money, said like, well, I ain't got I ain't got it right now. Well, what you mean you ain't got it right now? Well, where the CDs at, nigga? Oh, well, now see what had happened was, so it was one of them situations. But look, Peter Gay, the whole time I'm having this conversation with him, though, he got drinks. If I'm not mistaken, he had like 2 chicks with him that had drinks. So he over there just living it up, right? So I'm like, so you ain't got our money and you ain't got the CD. So that was a problem, and it wasn't even personal, dog. It because I didn't know said did. I didn't know said did. That was the first night I met him. But boy, I promise you, boy, the team was in formation in
Yeah,
three blinks.
I
Old
had to,
school had to call the
yeah,
dogs out for this nigga,
yeah,
boy. You think
I
old
had to
school
help
with
you.
that boy? Because if he would have spoke up for you that night,
I had to help you
we'd have
that
left you
night,
on
son.
Richmond. Said we'd have left you
But
on
don't worry
Richmond, dog.
about it. I wasn't gonna let them do
But
you like
nah,
that.
man. But it was always love, though. It was just look, and
It
that
was
wasn't
just
even
business,
personal. Like I said, I didn't know said, but it was
right?
just a point. Like if you go come out here and make money with us, like nah, that part that's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? You leave that with the other cats that you hustle with, because over here, nigga, we got to make sure the math is correct. You know what I'm
Right,
talking about?
right. Hmm.
But that's all. That's just an interesting story, man. Funny story about me and said. That's our history, man. So if y'all hear me like poking at him, you know what I'm saying? That's all it is, man. It's like little brother love. You know what I mean?
Already, man.
But yeah, man,
Appreciate
it's good to see you, though, man. What's up
Good.
with you? What's on your
So
mind?
what's been going on? How's the day been going? What's on the brain?
Man, just I thank Shay for letting me get in, man. I was trying. I didn't know y'all was doing this. Shay told me about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know y'all was doing it.
Yeah,
Uh,
man, you always on the late show, said, man. You gotta stay in the loop, bro. We try to get some money with you, man. You gotta stay in the loop.
Already.
Oh, I'm getting on you like old school had to get on me. It was like a 2 or 3 week period that old school was trying to get in touch with me, and I was on my own little thing, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna talk to him this later tonight when I sit down and I could just talk. And he was like, nah, bro, man, we got too much going on. You got to stay in pocket, bro. It's called dependability.
That's real talk.
What you know about that said.
Right. Yeah.
That
Man.
means when we looking for said, we don't need to turn over too many rocks to find you.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
I hear you, brother. I hear you.
Well, all right then. I
It's
want
all
you to
good
ride,
though.
man. I want you to ride with me, man. Come on, man. Get in. We
Already,
rolling
man.
now.
Already.
Yeah.
But it's
How your
all
day been,
love. It's
man?
all love. It's all love. And just like I say, said definitely. You know what I'm talking about. It's all good. Just let us know what you're trying to do, my brother. Let us know what's what.
Well, I'm trying to put together that thing, man, with y'all, bro. Whenever y'all ready, get that little thing we was talking about. What that was we was gonna do? That CD sales again. What you trying to do? You said, Sam?
CD sales.
You trying to sell some CDs or something? You was telling me.
Hmm. Maybe it's the album you talking about that Smooth and Banks is doing.
Yeah, that. Yeah, you was
My
telling me. You
sons.
telling me that.
Yeah, yeah. We still working on it. We was playing a few things on there. We played a couple of joints on there. Uh, it ain't like I can just let everybody hear a lot of the stuff, but I can let you hear a few of the joints that's on there. And it's pretty tight, man. It's really pretty tight. Um, and we trying to make it. I'm trying to keep them as relevant as possible. Is the deal. You know what I mean? They dope. A lot of people what they do is they do a lot of patterns and they do a lot of sound good stuff, but at the same time, I want them to have a little substance to it, to where when you have that type of platform that you're actually saying something. You know,
Right.
I just think that it's enough music out there, and I ain't trying to tell nobody how to do their music or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, if I'm gonna be involved in it, I would rather it be something that you can sink your teeth into. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Hmm. So what you trying to do? You trying to do something musically as well, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to, man, but I gotta wait on. I'm in school right now, so I've been kind of like missing in action. That's why I've been missing in action.
Oh, okay.
What you studying, bro?
I'm actually going. I'm in barber school right now.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Hmm.
Yeah, so
How much further you got to go?
to like May.
Oh, okay. So you got just a few more months, and you be legit, huh? What you gonna
Yeah,
do?
yeah,
Get your
yeah.
own shop, or you gonna
Well, that's the goal. Yeah, that's the goal. Get my own shop.
Yeah, that's the way. That's the way to go. That way, you know what I mean. You can kind of control your comings and goings.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, what
So
about you?
That's
beside,
what's up.
Say what?
go ahead.
No, I was just saying that's what's up. I was saying like I don't want to get you to airing out too much game on the air, but like You plan on opening a barber shop or something?
Yeah. I'm trying to do something. When I get like more clientele, yeah, I'm gonna try to open up a barbershop.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, that shouldn't be hard because everybody need a haircut all the time.
As a matter of
Right.
fact, guys, I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but if you're looking at the bottom of the screen and you can see up under our deal, you'll be able to see the deal as far as the MacBooks is coming. Because if you're talking about doing something, even if you're talking about opening a business, you know what I'm saying. This is going to be great for you because it's a MacBook. Everybody got to have a computer. You know, during this storm and stuff like this, people was at home. They couldn't get out and work and do all the things that they were doing. So they start trying to start, at home businesses. I would suggest everybody to do that. And the reason being is because then you secure your employment that way. You know what I mean? So get you a computer. Check out that MacBook, man, right up under your screen. Can everybody see that? Can you see that, Rain, floating up under there?
Let me see.
What about you, Said? Can you see that on the bottom?
No, I
Yeah, I
cannot.
can see that, man.
You can't see that? You can't see
What
where it
am I
says
looking? Oh, Grand Cuts.
oh, he got grand cuts going up under there too. Okay.
That's what I see.
hmm Okay, well that's all good. I mean, you can advertise your deal, and as far as the way that we're doing it, you guys just give me a call anytime that y'all want to do that. The number is 346-801-9448, and then we'll put your business out there and let people know about it. Contact us, and we'll hook you up with a nice deal. You know, uh, we'll sit down and discuss it and try to see if we can't get you out there. Okay.
That's what's up.
hmm
So, look, I'm trying to hit a quick topic or something real quick. We didn't listen to a few joints and everything. Uh, I'm not a real socially relevant person. I kind of stay away from the news and the social media and everything that everybody else talking about. But I just kind of want to get some kind of topic, man. Like, say, what you got going on just in life in general, bro? Because I could sit here and Wendy Williams this and like come up with a topic or something. You know what I'm saying? But I'd rather it be more organic. So, what you got something going on in life, man, that you kind of like struggling with that you would like to kind of air out? Me, I had girl problems. That's it. That's the only problems I got. But anything else on your mindset that you got going on in life that you might be
I mean, in
struggling
other
with?
words, said what he's trying to ask you is this. Okay, so we got a show going on, right? And look like you kind of trying to
Right.
debo your way in and put your little stuff up there. And so I'm trying to
Yeah,
figure out
talk
what you're doing.
and run it.
Talk. We're gonna have to put a lock
Nah,
on the door.
basically,
Yeah, you asked for the mic over here. You better
Yeah,
wreck something, boy.
nah,
yeah. What you doing? I mean, you got the mic. You gonna share some information with the people. What you doing? You just trying to put your business up there and just keep it moving, or what's going on?
nah. Basically, I was trying to let Shay. She said something about loving this. I'm just trying to work it, like work this thing. I'm trying to figure out how to work it. So I'm just going
Well,
play
get
by
your
play with it right
don't.
now. But
Well, let me ask you this question. Don't you got a show? Don't you? Do you have a spot?
nah, yeah.
Okay. Well, when you
Do
get your spot,
I have it?
when you get your spot, okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and let you put it up there this time. But when you get your spot, then put it up there. Okay. And next time, like I say, I don't have no problem with it. But you need to let old school know what you're doing. Don't just come in and bogart. That's not.
I
That's
got.
not. That's not.
Yeah,
That's not
I got.
very. How do you want to call it? Professional.
boy, you lucky this a digital though. We can't send no bullets through this though, boy. You come bashing in the door any other kind of way, you might get it, boy. Be careful, my nigga.
Like I
No,
say,
but
put your stuff up there, but talk to us. Let us know what's going on. That's not how you're gonna do business, is it? You gonna put a part in the brother's head and ain't gonna tell him that you're putting it in
Nah,
there?
nah, nah,
Shave a brother's beard
nah,
off
brother.
without
Nah,
telling him?
brother. Nah,
Cut his mustache off, and he come out of there looking like a whole new person.
I'm talking about,
no, man.
I ain't gonna ask you what you gonna do. I want to ask
Nah,
you
but
what
I'm
you gonna
trying
do
to
with your
tell you.
barbershop. I'm gonna have to catch you. I'm gonna have to catch you on a personal level, kind of
But it
build what you want to do when you build your barbershop. Even if you ain't even got your license yet, you know what I'm saying? Right now is the time to start
yeah, you was telling me you
visualizing,
was gonna hook me up with a
visualizing.
cut. When we gonna do that?
I need you
Whenever
one
you're ready,
too.
man. When you ready. When
I've
y'all
been
ready.
ready.
You do designs. You do part designs. Said.
I'm getting better. I ain't that good at that yet right now.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. That's all right. I was just gonna try. If you was good at it, I was gonna let you do one on me. I ain't never been no fly part cat, you know what
so
I'm
say
saying?
so
But I was
say
gonna
it,
let you do one.
the designs that you do or whatever. I mean, can you do you have to be an artist to be able to do those designs?
Nah, you can do them, man. No, you don't got to be no artist. You just got to take your time and be precise with it.
Okay, so what? How do that work though? I mean, like if a person wanted to do a specific design, I mean, what would you? Because I see them doing all kinds of different stuff. You know what I mean? I saw a dude do like some kind of patriot sign. You know what I mean? Like for the football game, and they had it done like that. If you can a person that's just getting started do that, or do you have to be real experienced to do that type of stuff, or what?
Nah, I mean you gotta have some training to get to that level. You got to be able to, you got to have some type of skill set to get to that level.
Oh, okay, okay. So what is it? A special class, or you just they just have to be natural skill set?
It's a natural skill set. You just got to be ready to be able to take your time and be able to take your time with it and not rush through a half step. Not rush through it. Be able to have a good steady steady hand where you
Hmm.
want to mess nobody's part up.
Oh, okay. So so what made you want to do barbering? I mean, what sparked your interest in that?
Well, it's always good to have a skill set. A trade. That way, if you even if you lose your job, your 9 to 5, you always have something to fall back on.
Right, right. But I'm saying, what made you pick barbering?
But barbering is the oldest trade in the book, so I just felt like I wanted to learn something that was always, a good history, a good knowledge behind it. It's a good field, Like I said, I always have barbering skills. So just in case you need to cut somebody's hair, you'll know how to do it. Even if you don't got your barber license, it's just good to get the skills though. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
To learn how to cut hair.
Yeah, you were saying that's interesting what you're saying as far as it being the oldest skill. Because I heard you saying something about the oldest barber from Egypt or something like that. What was that you was dropping?
No, it's a barber from Egypt named Merlin Manta. It's the
Hmm.
oldest barber. He's one of the oldest barbers out of. He's the first guy that started cutting hair from Egypt.
Oh,
He's
okay.
one
So
of
they
the first
started
guys.
cutting. Oh, so they started cutting hair in Egypt.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So I mean, I know you was trying to tell me something on that note or whatever. What was it that you was trying to tell me
About what?
about that barber? The what's his name, Mantu or whatever his name is?
Hold on, I gotta pronounce his name right, man. Let me look his name up, pronounce it right.
Yeah, because I mean, that might be something that everybody might be interested in. You might be able to let them know about the origin of barbering, huh? That was the first guy to barber, huh? Is that the
Well,
story?
yeah,
Or
he was one of the first guys. I'm not sure if he was the first guy, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm still kind of learning myself, man.
oh, okay, okay.
All right, this is what we
Well, it's
gonna
all
do
good.
about that. This is what we gonna do about that. We gonna do some research.
Yeah, I was just
Cause
interested
this
because I
this
know
is
he was saying something about it, and I didn't, I think I was kind of like on the move, and I didn't get a chance to really get into it, and I just figured this would be a good opportunity to kind of find out. While I'm finding out, everybody else can find out too. you know. But anyway, while we're thinking about that or whatever, why don't we do this?
Sandman.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to communicate with you through our infrastructure, our little intranet, but
Mm.
we can hear you typing, bro. It don't sound cute.
Who typing?
Who's typing? Somebody's typing, and we can hear it on there. Okay, now it stopped. Okay, now it's started up again. Whatever that is, we need to eradicate that.
Is that you said typing?
Yeah, because it's
Yeah,
gone now.
because it's gone now. Well, anyway,
Said the hard head little brother, man. I think we lost old school for a second. I'm sure he'll be back soon. Shout out said. Um, everybody, I pray that y'all can hear me. I don't have control over the administrative audio. But if y'all can hear me, I just want to once again just say thank you to everybody that's tuning in, man. You know, we are a very accountable group over here. Integrity is one of our base principles. You know what I mean? So if you hear it come out of our mouth, believe me, you're going to see it sometime soon. So we just appreciate the patience. You know, we appreciate all the people that are here with us now on the ground level of this, because I suspect this will be a lot bigger than this sooner than later, actually. You know, it might take a couple of years, you know, but I see us making real fast progress, man. So I just really appreciate that. I'm not sure what's going on my brother's side, man, but I do want to say this while I have an opportunity just to speak, you know, candidly alone. I will say this about old school. Me and my brother old school, man. This ain't just, you know, there's some cats that met each other that, you know that each other could talk good and just linked up. Nah, man, I've been knowing that cat all my life, man. And our whole vibe, man, is it really is old school, because we really on that West Coast '60s vibe. You know, my brother, he from Cali. You know what I'm saying? So he brought that with him. Like, we got that whole thing going on, and really it's just about us, man. It's about us. This platform right here, it's not about just making some money, you know. In fact, we're not being paid for this. We're not being compensated for this. We go have to grind it out. You know what I'm saying? So we here out of love, man. And I'm saying all of that to say that same love that we share with each other, the same love that brought all of the different degrees together in one place to make this happen, that same love is what we go bring to y'all, man. You know? And I know my brother, I know my brother be like, you know what I'm saying, like on his thing, you know what I'm saying? He on his vibe. And he doing what he's supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? But it's just a family vibe, man. Like, ain't nobody here pointing no fingers at nobody. Like, ain't no judging or nothing. Like, we just really are some God-fearing cats, you know what I'm saying, that oh, my brother's trying to get back in. We some God-fearing cats, man, that just want to do right by everybody that we come in contact with, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We are the type of cats. Well, I know I can't speak for nobody else. I know me. I'm the type of cat. I'll do something for somebody else before I do it for myself, to be honest. And where that mentality comes from is, you know, I'm 43 years old, man, you know, and I've been out here a long time doing this, man. And what I learned is money don't mean nothing to me, man. I done been in a position where, I ain't gonna say like, I ain't never been no millionaire, right? But I done been in positions where money was not a thing. I didn't have to worry about what was on the price tag. You know, I know what that feel like. But what I learned is a lot that come with that I really don't want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So now when I go on ventures, it used to just be, nigga, show me the money. But now I'll be more like, And man, that's gonna fade, man. And the older I get, man, the more I think about what kind of energy I'm gonna leave here when I'm gone. And I hear people talk about like some of my homies that I lost or cats that just moved away up, went away, went to prison, whatever. And they leave their legend on the street. And they be like, these cats, this cat was about his money, man. He was this, that. And that sound good when you talking in a street context, man. But believe me, I done talked to some of these cats that's locked up for life, you know what I'm saying, over some drugs or whatever. And they all say it wasn't worth it, bro. Like, they not worried about the money now. All they worried about is what their kids think about them, what their mama think about them, and what kind of legacy they left in the world. So that's where we at. Just trying to leave a positive legacy, man. And when we are gone, the energy that we leave here, I wanted to be able to help somebody that come behind us, man. So that's Rain talking. That ain't Tar Radio. That ain't old school nobody, man. But just letting y'all know though. But we got our brothers back on, man. We got
Yes.
audio over
Hey,
there.
Rain.
Yo,
Hey, Rain. I just want to tell y'all, I wasn't typing. I don't know where y'all heard that typing from. I'm not typing on nothing. So
yeah, somebody was, but when you clicked off, we couldn't hear it no more. So I don't know if it was
I don't know what
typing or some other noise. It don't matter. It's all right. We keeping it moving.
It's
Yeah.
all good. I ain't tripping. Like I say, we're gonna go ahead and play one of them nice little positive joints real quick.
What you finna run right now?
I'm fixing to run that. You know what? I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run that Conquest of Conic Boys. Let's see what
Oh
that's
man.
about.
Oh man. I'm ready. My camera. I'm gone. I'm getting ready to listen.
Mississippi hippo anorexic. Women pterodactyl, cornodon for preppers, even skeptics and septics of facts. In the food chain, short like jaws, tears off a section of a food's frame for buoyancy of substance. Subjects get subjected to pain. Lives are claimed, dominant carnivores remain. Eating flesh sustains, cause it eliminates migraines like ibuprofen. I be scoping a lion that tattoo was open. Focus the focal point. Even a Tyrannosaurus Rex from the projects will
it's
protect
like
that when
like
I'm vexed. Better get ready for the king of the predators. Scavenging fellas can't have a bite of my elephant. Irrelevant pachydermis to pachydermis for later. Facing the ice age, splashing blood on a glacier. Erase the thought of escape from your mind of course. You're the main course, you cross paths with carnivore. I don't bother with the bats, man. That's why they swarm like fat, man. Cause just like rats, I simply leave them for the cats, man. Ain't got time for nothing that ain't worth my time. Plus, I'm in time for the buffalo. Consume 9 just to get to the rhino. He's an albino herbivore eating cabbage. But I'm a carnivorous savage. Baddest, under pain's insane when I grab his horn and drag his ass through the cactus. Thorns, I broke his back. Get stuck, rust. That makes me crush bugs with his butt. When I shake him in the blood and dust, my pupils dilate. From the rage, my thought penetrates the hide of one no one can save. Moses and Jackals away. In the background for scraps that detach from the initial attack. I'm ferocious. My psychosis makes me whatever else approaches. So check the rap sheet, rap page, and the source is the spot where they don't got herbivores. You can't find nothing else except for the conquest of carnivores.
That's for all of them out there to think that just because we locusts, you know what I'm saying, we don't eat no meat.
That was funky. That's funky, man. I love that guitar solo at the end, man. It's dope. For everybody listening, man, y'all realize, man, this was recorded in 1999 by some cats that didn't have, well, we had some pots to piss in. We had some windows to throw it out of, but we ain't have much, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's for
Like I
sure.
said, we was, my boy was over there creating sounds. We couldn't even find sounds to download back there, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That
But
was how
yeah,
them
man,
boards came. They came with that
yeah,
the keys, but they didn't have no sound, so we had to make up our own sounds. But it's
no
cool though,
doubt.
cause it made us more creative, you know.
No doubt. No, it didn't make us more creative. It just refined the creativity we already had.
Well, yeah, you can say that too.
Yeah, I
That'll
like to
work
say it
too.
like
Hmm.
that. But
Yes.
said okay, so look, I'm trying to address all the technical difficulties as gracefully as possible. Okay, so when we I hope Said can hear me. When we are playing music, Said, you need to stay away from your microphone. And Said, when we play music, you need to mute your microphone.
Yeah.
I'm trying to communicate, but you know, it don't seem like I'm getting through.
Well, we got that, you know, and
Yeah.
so it's like, you know, right now it's like I'm ready to get into one more newer song, something a little bit more newer. Uh,
Oh, this from the boys.
yeah, where we kind of share the mic a little bit. Cause
I
guys,
don't
I
think I
think
heard this one.
yeah, you may have. I'm sure that you probably did. Let me see what
Oh, is
I
this the
got
one with
here.
Corey on that verse?
Let me see. No, I'm gonna play
I'm just
something that's relevant to what we going through right now,
oh, okay.
and
I know it. Yeah.
this is called Every Time, and I'm hoping that everybody will let me know how they feel about this one.
Every time I come up to the store, somebody asks me for double tip is something that I owe, and I don't even much know them. I can't even get out of my car before I'm hit by somebody with a story that's so sad it makes me wanna support them. COVID-19 hit the scene like a dope fiend, spreading like steam off the surface of a stream and taking people out like an invisible demon. And at the same time, we're being hunted by policemen. Women being shot while they in the bed sleeping. Men keep losing their lives for no reason. 2021, they coming with the vaccines and stimulus checks, but the people still vexed. And it ain't no question who won the election. We lost direction and can't find affection. Feminist movements separates us. Selfish goals that overtakes us. Eating that food that bonds and breaks us. I'm talking about the way we love whatever hates us and devastates us. And still God makes us. He creates us, but the devil shapes us. Every time I come up to the store, somebody asks me for double tip is something that I owe, and I don't even much know them. I can't even get out of my car before I'm hit by somebody with a story that's so sad it makes me wanna support them. Some of the things you think is cool can make an angel's tear drop. Look at the face your baby makes whenever your rear drops. The camera takes clear shots, the media smear plots. Zooming in close enough to see the feel on your beer top. Dropping it like it's hot, put a smile on your face though. Mom and dad humiliated if they don't say so. You ain't worried about it cause they loving your page, yo. A million hit today got you stacking your bankroll. Money over love is the present day motto. You became the type of woman little girls follow. You the role model, a tough pill to swallow. Hearts turn hollow like it ain't no tomorrow. I'm no better. We in this world together. Being brainwashed and molded by whatever. This feeling is clever. It's like an assembly line, tarred and feathered. To have our mind severed. Every time I come up to the store, somebody asks me for dough as if it's something that I owe, and I don't even much know them. I can't even get out of my car before I'm hit by somebody with a story that's so sad it makes me wanna support them. I notice the world's confusion when they put us on lockdown. None of the faith healers put their hands on our tops now. All of the opportunities to heal the sick stop now. I never heard a preacher say to everyone, watch now. But I'm gonna bet you people still gonna sit on their couch now. Excusing the pastor quick to fix the picture they got now. Giving them every precious little cent that they got now. The government even grant $1 million a whop now. None of them check the elderly to put funds in their treasury. And even though they selfishly manipulate collectively, purchase what we never see, they will be like we'll never be. Giving it up, they living it up while we still live in poverty. It's like they won a lottery, they making a church a mockery, a den of thieves for robbery, and all for no apology. None of this hypocrisy. How could they think that possibly this could be how God would be? This is false philosophy. Every time I come up to the store, somebody asks me for dough as if it's something that I owe, and I don't even much know them. I can't even get out of my car before I somebody with a story.
Yeah.
Yo,
So that's
dope,
what's up.
dope.
That's what's up. Did we lose Sid?
I believe we did, but
Well, he left
for the
some.
sake of said in the conversation that we were having with him, I want to address what a listener, Benjamin Franklin Jr. from Facebook, he sent us some information about the history of barbering,
Right,
and
right.
I wanted to pass that on. I cannot vouch for this information, but I appreciate Benjamin Franklin Jr. doing the research that he did and sharing with us. So shout out, Ben. Appreciate you, bro. But he said, okay, I cannot pronounce this.
Barbering.
Mary Ma'at was a barber in the court of Amun. The inscription on his kilt is a prayer to that God requesting offerings of food and drink and a happy life for his ka, or life force. Barbers had an important function in the temple, since priests had to shave their entire bodies before performing rites. Mary Ma'at was a barber in the court of Amun. The inscription on his kilt is a prayer to the God requesting offerings of food and drink and a happy life for his call. Okay, so he just sent it back. But yeah, that's a piece of barber in history. Did you hear that said?
No, that was me who did that.
Oh, that was you?
I was letting y'all know. I actually said the same thing twice, but yeah, I had to put my information on that so y'all can see what I was talking about.
Okay, Ben Frank, but I didn't know your name was Ben Frank.
Yeah, that's my Facebook I use when I'm not.
Yeah, that was up. Appreciate that.
Well,
That was on point. That's what we need, said for real. That's what we need. Hey, we out here talking about topics. We're not gonna always know everything that we talking about, but to the DJs, the crew members, the execs in tower, everybody. Like when we on air, man, we need all the help we can get. You know what I mean?
yes,
So
if
any
it's
kind of information, send it.
technical help or whatever
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I know you need some technical help over there
I'm
right
sitting
now.
here like, you know what I'm talking about. I'm here, then I'm not.
Yeah,
Sometimes
you
I'm
all
not
right,
feeling
bro?
that, but it's all good.
You
The
all
point
right?
is this though, guys, that we getting ready to shut it down here in a little while. So we're gonna say our salutations. We really appreciate everybody coming in and checking us out. You know what I mean? Uh, and you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that y'all to come back and check us out next week. You tune in on Sundays. You know what I mean? It's the old school Sunday jam session every Sunday. It's gonna be at 5:30 p.m. So y'all check us out. We really enjoyed ourselves. We know that we kind of bumbled through it, but you know what I mean. Some people get a touchdown with a fumble. So
Man, that's hip hop, man.
Yep,
We
that's what
we
it
we
is.
bumbled through that. We bumbled through hip hop, man. You know what I'm
but we ma-
saying?
but we
But look
made it.
where we at though.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about? So yeah.
look like we're getting ready to get Shay in the mix.
Okay, is she tagging already?
I hope so.
Yeah, I'm contacting her now to tell her come on in.
Oh, did she? I don't see where the letter in at.
Yep, that's what it
There
is.
she go.
There she
Hey
is. Hey,
Queen,
what's up? What's up?
Hey
what's up,
guys,
mama?
Hey.
you guys did wonderful.
Oh, really?
Why?
Yeah,
Thank you.
we
y'all did all
sweating.
right for the first try. When everybody didn't know that, y'all did all right for the first try. This is y'all first try.
Like
We
they say, you know
appreciate
what I'm
that.
talking about? We sweating like brothers on their way to the electric chair. We got
Ooh,
through
you
with
was sweating?
it.
Man, cut it
You
out,
had yours
man.
on cruise control.
Cut it out, man.
So y'all were nervous? Were y'all nervous for your first try?
That was saying that. That was old school saying.
Yeah, we
I
was a
thought
little.
the, I thought
I
the
was a
old
little
school. I thought the old school was supposed to be the calm one. No, but you dealing with a
As
lot
they
more over
say,
there than I am over here.
yeah, because you know what I'm saying. This button going off, that's happening. You know what I'm saying? It's like babies running in when they ain't supposed to. I just got what
Yeah,
I'm talking about. A little mini circus going on.
It's a work
that's
in
just real
progress.
life, man.
Yeah, most there,
Ain't
most
nobody
there.
mad at that, bro. Ain't nobody mad at that, dog.
But it was
You know,
fun. You know what
we
I'm
want
saying?
everything. We want everything to go off without a hitch, right? But there are always gonna be hitches, man.
Yeah,
But
most there.
at least
Are
your
we
hitch
still on the air?
is your yeah.
Yes.
Oh, hey, y'all.
At least your glitch is, you try to maintain your family. That's something that cats need to see and hear as well. So
Right,
ain't nobody
right.
mad at you living, man.
Yeah.
We just gotta tighten it up, make sure that the next time we get on the air, all of these little glitches that we had today are eradicated.
It's just
Yeah.
real.
But yeah,
It's authentic. That's what makes it good.
right, yeah, right.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that's to me, that's the most important thing, man. To
Yeah,
me,
you don't want a scripted radio show.
Right.
right.
This
That's
was
not gonna
definitely
work
not scripted. This bad
at
boy right
all.
here.
Francine, you are very quiet in here.
You said what now?
He's very quiet.
Who?
Grand
Say
C.
it.
Oh yeah, see, he just looking and listening. He doing what he's supposed to be doing.
I think his camera's frozen
I
in
think
here.
he froze up. Yeah, I think he froze up.
But you guys did pretty good for your first try.
Thank you, thank you.
So,
We plan to do a lot better next time. I think Sandman froze up too.
no, I'm not froze up, am I?
Your
No.
camera.
No, I'm
Move
moving
your
around.
head.
You can't see me moving. That's your screen, bro.
Nah. Oh, that's just me. Okay. Cause I can see Shay video on, but yours is frozen up. But
Oh,
it's
really?
alright though.
Well,
That's
Yeah,
okay.
on my screen anyway.
Technical difficulties. It's gonna get better
That's alright.
as we go.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's alright. You get better equipment,
No, they said put
more
sandpaper.
knowledge.
Put some sandpaper on it.
Yeah, yeah, and
Put some oil and some sandpaper on it.
oh yeah. So I'm not gonna. This is just my first appearance on that show. You won't see me too much, you guys. I just wanted to
Oh, it's all
break
good. It's
down.
good. It's great to see you.
Yeah,
So you know what
they
I
need to
mean?
see the queen
I was in the
of the
Exactly.
Tyler
background.
radio show.
Working on tech stuff. So
Yeah, this y'all, this is the woman.
Yeah,
Okay, if it wasn't for this woman,
we
then we
wouldn't be
would have
here.
never met. We would have never met. And for that, like I've been talking about you on the radio, and just talking about the project on the radio show. But since you here and I can look at your face, I'm gonna tell you in your face, just like I told the listeners, man, we appreciate the opportunity, and we are definitely gonna work, sister, for you to make your dream come true and get you off the ground. And we men, we go hunt, we go get ours. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't even about that. Me being here with you is just about me showing my gratitude for your invitation, just for you even considering me, and that's love, sis. So yeah, I just want you to know that in front of the world, and for the world to know that, so that we can be accountable now. I just said it out of my mouth now, so now we gotta put in work now. You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah, and
Yeah.
me and my husband, we built this for not to give people shows, but to give artists is a platform to showcase what, radio shows don't allow them to do. So that's why
Right.
we're, because you have a lot of, like I said before, you have a lot of talented underground and unsigned artists, and that's what the Tower is here for. That's what you guys have built your show for. So it's not about, the Tower giving shows to people. It's about the Tower making changes for people.
Right on. Right on. And just so y'all know, if y'all really heard what she said,
You're muted.
that's gonna take artists, people that are listening to this that do have a dream, whose ambitions are driving them to different places in life. You have to hear this kind of information, but you have to take advantage of it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Contact the Tower Radio Show 1 at gmail.com.
Right.
You got
Right.
some music, you got a song that you wrote. I don't care. We play music from 1999. So I don't care how old the song is or how irrelevant you think it is. If you wrote it from your heart and it was sincere and authentic,
Mm-hmm.
submit it, man. We'll get you some airtime.
Hey, and go ahead. I'm sorry. Well, I was just gonna say, think about Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I mean? That song, when she came out with that first song, that song was old. That's what she said on her interview, that song was old. And then bam, it sat there for a while, and then somebody picked it up, and then bam. And that's not the first time I've heard that type of story.
Right. And a lot of artists, they get on here, they don't understand, your music may be old to you, but if we've never heard it, it's new to us.
Right.
It's new. So it's just the Tower. We just don't play music. You can get me and my husband behind the background. We have two artists that we meet. We teach artists how to read contracts. So at the Tower, you're gonna get more than just your music played. You're gonna get the avenue of what you need to get to go where you're trying to go.
Right.
Right.
So the whole package. In other words, you're gonna be a full-fledged artist by the time we get through with you.
Yeah. So
Another thing too, I'd like to add too.
I'm gonna be quiet so you guys can talk. I'm just gonna sit in the back and be quiet.
It's all good. Well, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say, you know what I'm saying. That was the queen bee around here, and basically, you know what I mean. It's really a privilege to have her to come in, and you know what I'm saying. Introduce herself on our show and let everybody know who she is. And I'd like to also say this, that if you guys have businesses and different types of things that you're trying to, I don't care if you cut grass, you know what I mean? Come check us out. We'll give you a real good deal. You can get aired on the show. And you know how it is, radio, it'll get you some business. So, come check us out.
And shout out to the king of the Tower.
There it is. The Dot is, man, thank you so much for
Yes,
allowing us to do
sir.
that, my
Shout
brother.
out Dot. Shout out Dot.
Yes, sir. And that is what's up. So,
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. This is the queen bee
but
of
then
the
the king
Tower Radio Show, and I'm going to tell you something. You mess with her, play with her. Play with her. Me and Dot, we're trying to see something. Straight up. That's
There
the
it is.
queen. And it's all love. I ain't gonna let nobody play with that.
I'm
There
gonna
it
step
is.
off.
That's my word.
Thank you guys for having me on. I'm gonna let you guys end your show. So see you guys later. We'll check with you.
Thank you, queen. Thank you.
You already
Thank
know
you.
we'll chat later.
Have a good evening, mama.
All right, have a good evening. All right, so that was our queen bee. We really do appreciate her coming on. Like I said, we're gonna go
Yes,
ahead
sir.
and play a couple of songs, and I think that we're gonna go ahead and just let you guys enjoy some of the music. So you're welcome to sit back and just relax and just catch it. And we're gonna say good night until our next show. So what you got?
Yeah, we ain't
Anything
even
you
gonna
want to
say when
add?
that's gonna be.
It'll be next Sunday. It'll be next
Yeah,
Sunday.
I might call you one day and just be like, "E, hey, it's something we need to address. Let's go live."
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Let me come in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, for sure.
Something happened, something fresh happened.
Yeah.
You trying
Y'all
to
will
be
be
the
the
first on
first
the
ones to know.
scene.
Yeah. For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That makes a whole lot of sense. So, but I'm saying just the official day that y'all will be able to catch us is going to definitely be,
Sunday at 5:30.
yeah, there you go.
Well,
And
Sunday
I'd
at
like to
5.
also give a shout to Makisha, of course, and
Yeah, what's
also,
up, sis?
and Kay Marine as well. You know, I don't know if she's still there, but we really did appreciate having her here.
Yeah,
That was a
man.
lot of fun. That was real cool.
Yeah, she fell off. I was looking for her at the end of the show.
Hey,
Right.
Marine is my daughter, you guys.
Oh, is that right?
Okay,
Well, what I wanted to
okay.
do was I wanted to play that song that she didn't hear, and I told her that I
She
would.
wanted to hear what I know now. Then,
What I know now then. So I wanted to
yeah.
go ahead and let her hear that song. And so I'm gonna go ahead and play what I know now then. And this is for Kama. Let me see. Let me see. Where is it? Ah, what I know now then. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Man, we gotta see. She shouldn't have said that on the air. Now look. Now I feel embarrassed. Like I'm thinking we had one viewer. She like, that's my daughter, y'all. And she's supposed to be listening, man. We, we gotta go get some more listeners, man.
Let me see. What
Or no, old school. I'm gonna tell you something real in front of the audience. Really on the cool for us to get more audience and audience interaction. We gonna have to come up with very interesting topics
Yeah, most
because
definitely.
people love gossiping about what's going on. You know, don't nobody want to sit up and talk all day about what they doing wrong and what they need to do to get right. We all know that. But if we want listeners, we want comments, we got to come up with some juicy topics.
Right, right.
So, any of the audience members that's listening right now, man, any topics that y'all want to talk about, and as far as submission goes, no subject is taboo. You know what I'm saying?
Well, right now,
We'll
to
clean
be
it
honest
up.
with you, straight up and down, no subject is taboo already.
Right.
Like
You
I
know,
said,
that's
though,
what I'm
no
saying.
matter what happens and no matter what the topic is, though, me personally, I mean, I'm not going to change who I am. I'm going to
Right.
still be old school. And like I said, everything that I
You
say,
better.
come straight up with the underlining part of it being, the nucleus of what I'm talking about is going to be biblical. Because to me, all that fake stuff is just irrelevant. I mean, it's got to be real. And I know that that's real. You know what I'm saying? And it's all tied in together. And I don't care if you're talking about a can in the yard.
Right.
You know.
I
And
feel
with
you.
that being said, here we go. We're gonna go on and drop this joint right here. What I know now then. How about that?
Let's get it.
Listen to me, listen up. Listen to me, listen up. Sometimes I wish I could live my life over again. If only I knew what I know now then. Sometimes I wish I could live my life over again. If only I knew what I know now then. Sometimes I wish I could live my life over again. If only I knew what I know now then. Sometimes I wish I could live my life over again. If only I knew what I know now then. Dang, man, it's a shame, man. Life isn't a game, is it? We only here for a short visit. Who can explain why death is so persistent? We just got here and gone in an instant. It seems like only yesterday when I was jamming to Notorious Big Shit. Dreamed of stroking an R&B chick, but now I speak his name in past tense. Since he left us for the stress, the way we treat each other just don't make